Alright you guys, welcome back to the channel, or at least I should probably welcome myself back because I haven't posted a video in forever, and I know some people have been bugging me about it. Now I'm finally ready to get on here and give you guys an update on Prison Mike and show you what's been going on and what I've been working on for the last couple months. So let me jump right into this quick update, and I'm going to start in the rear of the truck. I'm starting back here because it's the simplest place to start. Move the fuel cell back there, and we have the battery back here. It's no longer up front. Now, coming to the front of the truck, I've completely pulled the motor and trans out. I put a higher stall converter in it, tore the motor all the way down, fresh bearings and rings and gaskets, everything you need to do. New intake. I need to get a little bit longer throttle cable because I can't get full throttle on this, and I'd like to try and route it in a different way than over the intake. So ordering a different throttle cable here soon. It's gonna hopefully have a better bracket set up on it and everything, but nothing super crazy. The intake is really nice. It's a 102 millimeter throttle body, and underneath the motor we have all QA1 front end for your C10 pickup. So basically, if you go onto their website and you get the full kit for a C10 front end, that's what I got. It comes with a new cross member, all new steering components, and your coilovers and control arms. So I'm gonna get under here in just a second because I need to change the oil and change the transmission pan gasket anyway. So I'm going to show you guys all underneath this truck, but it handles really well. It's doing great so far. I haven't gotten an alignment just yet, but I'm working on that. I got to fix a few things before I really get it roadworthy. If you guys don't know already, me and Prison Mike here are sponsored by QA1. If you missed out on that information, you should definitely pause this video, go back and watch my QA1 tour video where we drive up to Minnesota, pick up all the parts for Prison Mike, and take a huge tour of their facility and get to see how they make every single part, from their shock bodies to their carbon fiber drive shafts. They bend their own sway bars and they test fit them. So if you guys are into something like that, I highly recommend you go check that out. So this kit does have a beefier sway bar than the factory C10 sway bar, and these are their 650 drag racing double adjustable shocks. Oh, where's the... right there. You see that? Double the adjustment digitness. Anyways, this truck also, I will let you know, I put it on the top hole right there originally, and this thing was slammed on the ground. So if you guys really want a low truck and you get this kit, you can get it super low. And then I also, once I put it on the bottom hole to raise it up, I adjusted it up, I don't know, probably like an inch on the shock, which I think brought it up like 1.5 inches or 2 inches maybe. So yeah, just a rough guess for you guys. This truck is pretty low as it is, and when I put this kit on here, it just slammed it on the ground by putting it in that top hole. So for you guys out there that have lower trucks than me, if you want to keep it low, you can do it with this kit. There's the power steering rack tucked up nice in the K-member there, and I did get a low profile oil pan because I learned my lesson the hard way of using the factory truck pan that hangs lower than your cross member, and cracked it open on a manhole cover. Anyways, so today I'm gonna change the oil. I'm gonna change the oil and I'm going to get that pan taken off the transmission and get the drive shaft out because it is way too long. Oh, and I also want to say that since my last pass I made on the street with this truck, the front end is 140 pounds lighter, and this motor is going to be making a little bit more power, being freshened up. There was a couple of things that I had found that should make this motor run a lot better now that I've corrected some of those issues and have a better intake. I'm really looking forward to this. I think it's gonna be pretty awesome getting this back out and seeing what it does compared to last time. Alright guys, so it's a few days later. You haven't really missed much. All I did was take the drive shaft to the drive shaft shop and have it shortened. Basically, ever since I've lowered this truck, I never shortened it, and putting this front end kit on my truck, it moved the motor back just a little bit, and with that, it basically made it to where it was almost impossible to get the drive shaft in. You have to take a cap off of the U-joint and get it in the right angle just to fit it into place. So now that the drive shaft is the correct length, I've got it installed in the truck, so I got to fill it up with coolant, and because I had to change the thermostat, and I have to put tranny fluid in it and get it started up, and then I'm gonna go drive it around. Alright, so since I got the truck back together, I've drove it around a lot and just cruising around town, and it's gotten a lot better. Driveline wise, there's no vibration that I can feel driving down the road anymore. There was a pretty bad vibration for a while with the drive shaft when it was longer, and it was probably not balanced anymore. So I got it shortened and balanced. The truck's handling great. I went ahead and bumped the compression up on the shocks, on the front shocks, just to see how it would handle. Driving around, it handles pretty good. I've noticed a change, but haven't done nothing too crazy with it yet, so it's not real significant. But the truck's handling great. The steering's great, so I'm really happy with it. It definitely drives more like a modern car now instead of an old truck. So that feels, I mean, it's just everything's tight and not super loose. I don't have a bunch of play in my steering like I used to. So that about wraps up this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like, and let me know what you guys want to see on this truck. If you have any questions, I will answer them as best I can. So just let me know in the comments below, and subscribe.